Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope you're all doing great. In today's episode, this is the chapter 2 of anime rooftop scene in Blender. If you didn't watch the first part, make sure to watch it before this episode, okay? So anyways, in today's episode, I will focus more in post-processing the render. And before that, I will go back to the scene here, the blend file. If you can see, guys, we need to fix some render options. The first thing is the camera resolution. If we go to the scene properties, you can see it's 650 by 280 and it's 300% resolution, so it's double 3 times. Okay, to get more pixels, because if we make it just 100 we lose so much details, such as these details, you know. So anyways, yeah. And there is some options here you need to turn on, like ambient occlusion, and do the same settings here, and turn on bloom to get some reflection with the highlights and stuff like this, and screen space reflections and refractions also. So yeah, this is, I think, the shadows. Make sure to increase the cube size to maybe 2K. If your hardware is really cool, make it 4K. And the cascade size, also make it to 2K or 4K. It's up to you guys. And high bit depth shadows. And you can turn on simplify to simplify your scene to make it just, you know, easy to walk and yeah, navigate. You can max set subdivisions, make it low, or you know what you mean. Maybe turn it to 1, just like this, and you have the scene is really smooth. But in the render, make it like, yeah, in the default. So anyways, that's it. Let's go now into Photoshop. Yeah, I forgot about this image. I will put the link in the description so you can download it in my Gumroad store. It's free. Okay, let's go. So now what we need just to render the image, so render image, or F12 in your keyboard, and we will wait for it until it's downloaded. Oh no, it's rendered. Okay, it took about 9 seconds. Recall, just save it. Anime RoofTop. Okay, and we're done. Control S to save the progress and close the blend file. Now just open Photoshop and new, or just drag and drop like this. Let me show you. If you can see, just drag and drop like this and you're done. Easy. So you have the correct resolution and stuff. Now I will work on this one. I don't know why, but yeah, let's work on it. So anyways, just right click and create smart object, so we can modify the filters and stuff like this, you know. So first thing first we need to fix is the exposure. So we need exposure adjustment layer. Okay, and just play with the exposure until you get something. Okay, maybe something like this is okay. Yeah, this is okay for me. And what we need now, okay, we need to just create a new layer, and in that layer I will turn it into linear dodge add, and I will add an effect, outer glow. Okay, just a white or slightly yellowish, you know, slightly like this, and turn it into soft light. Okay, and this is the settings, guys, that you can use. 100% opacity, no, spread size is 0 and size is 13, and pretty much it. And now select your brush, right click and select a round soft brush. It's here in the general brushes, soft round brush like this. Yep. and now make it small. Select your layer and start brushing the edges like this. Click, shift, and click here. Yeah, this is much better. So yeah, brush the highlight here, click, shift and click like this, and shift click. Add them also here. There is no matter, just add them to there. Just put them anywhere. Okay, like this, and like this. And like so. And here also. And do the same thing for this tiles. Sorry, Control Z. Click, shift, click, click, shift, click, click, shift, click, click, shift, click, like this. And you can add like this to this one also, and this one. So when you think you are done with these shapes, Control S to save your progress, you know. And now select your eraser and soft round eraser, you know, and make it slightly bigger, you know, and make the opacity 64 and the flow 80% or less, you know. It's up to you. And now let's brush this, guys, you know, because nothing perfect in this world, as I told you guys. Just slightly like this. This one. This one also, like so. These guys. These guys. This boy. You know, just like this, and you are done. So if we go here to 0, okay, and now you can see this is before, this is after. It's add pretty much, wow, amazing. Without and with, amazing, really amazing. You can add as much as you want. Okay, just add them free. You are free to add anything that you want. Yeah. And now let's move to another thing. Add a new layer. Did the same thing. Soft or linear dodge. Select your brush. Increase the size of the brush. No, and select a yellowish tone like this. Okay, the same as your highlight here, and press here, press there. Okay, sorry, it's here to add like a sunlight or something in the bright areas like this. No, like a soft glow and stuff like this. You know, you can add it into this guys also. Put it in the linear touch and put the opacity really down, or just the flow. put it down, and you can add highlight as you want or glow as you want. Maybe to the metal bars like this, you know, add like this, add as much as you want. Yeah, in this area it's too bright, so I need to add so much highlights, and there also. Yep, in this place also, and that place, okay. Yep. You know, like this, and you are done. This is before, this is after. Adds more. Yeah, it's really cool, guys. Just add them. This is before. Okay, let me show you. This is wait, this is before, this is after. Okay, we are doing pretty much like, whoa, Abdu, you are good, man. You are amazing. Nice. Now you can add as much as you want. Highlights, you can add even, you can add like maybe decrease the flow, add just a new layer, decrease the fill, not flow, fill. Okay, and select around the brush. Okay, like this one. No, just this one. It's really the same. Yeah, this one. Make it just a little bit hard, little bit. Okay, and you can just select a yellowish, not yellowish, a bluish tone like this, just like slightly like this, to add the shadows. You know, you can make or flatten the brush a bit like this, and you pretty much it. You can add like so. If you can see like this, but yeah, it's really awful. It's just painting. Just double click here to get the blend F, and maybe, yep, alt click, yep, like this one, or alt click this one. Just play with this voice until you get a result like this, you know. And you have shadows, looks like this. Okay, select and shift and select here, select, shift, select here, and you get this shadows, looks like this, you know. Amazing. You can just paint everywhere. Just paint everywhere that you think there is a shadow. Maybe here, like this, you know. Amazing. Little details add a ton of sense. We need to add the reflections, so I will select the background and go to the selection tab. Maybe magic 1 2 will do the job. Yeah, it's awful. Control D to deselect. I will select by lasso tool. It's called lasso tool. Polygonal lasso tool. Yeah, polygonal lasso tool. Click shift, hold shift, and click here, or just slightly like this, and hold shift like this, shift like this, shift, and click, and hold shift again, and click here, and click there, and there, and there. Voila, you are done. Now we need the background. Actually, I did it wrong. We need the background first. Okay, this is the background. Put it there. Just put it. I will do the same idea. Just select these boys. Okay, now you can just select this background and select any, you know, any place that you want to place it. Or before that, I will just Control G to duplicate just a place. And you know what? Put this boy before and hold Alt and make a clipping mask. And now you can move the background. Control T. Sorry, I did the wrong idea. Select this one and Control T, and you can move it, you know, to get a reflection that you want, you know. Maybe this one looks amazing. And now you can decrease the fill, or select these two guys, right click, convert to smart object, and now decrease the fill just a bit slightly. You can add a new layer and clipping mask, and select the brush tool, right click, make it a normal brush. Okay, like this, and select a yellowish tone as well, like the sun, you know. Click, shift, click, shift, you know, like this, and play with the blending options. Maybe color dodge will do the job done. Easy. Amazing. Another thing that you can add, guys, just select all of these guys, Control Alt Shift E, as I told you, move it here up, and turn off this this group. Right click and convert smart object, name it final. Control S to save the progress. Now go to filter and select render lens flare. Okay, and place your lens flare like in this place, you know, or in the top, like this. And maybe choose any type, 50mm, or maybe this one. Maybe 50 will do the job. Yeah, you know, you can see, wow, amazing. Now you can go to the filter, camera raw filter, and play with the colors. I turned off everything, yeah. Now just decrease the temperature to maybe -1. The tint, increase it to 16, +16, something like this, to get this bluish tones like anime. You don't need the greens, because the greens is awful. 13 will do the job done. You can play with the exposure again, but for me it's okay. You can increase it, but you can see too much. For the contrast, you can play with the contrast a bit. For me, just +1 will do the job. You can play with the highlights to get like this really cool glows. I will turn it maybe +10. For the shadows, it's okay. Increase it by 10. And increase the textures to get like really cool textures. Whoa, amazing. You can see the sun shafts and stuff like this. Lens flares doing an awesome job. Amazing. You can play with the vibrance, make it really like this, and give the saturation. This is the whole idea. Don't ever, never increase the vibrance, guys. Because the vibrance, if you can see, if you increase the vibrance, you can see, and if you increase the, yeah, it's so powerful. For me, decrease the vibrance and increase the saturation, like this, to get like in the real world colors, no. And my favorite tab is color grading. I love cinematography and like cinematic shots and stuff like this. So yeah, I will go here to the shadows and turn it into yellow, not yellow, blue. I always forget yellow, blue, you know, because yeah. Turn it into the blue tone like this and go to the mid-tones. Make it slightly yellowish, slightly, or you know, reddish, yellowish, orangish, something like this, you know. Go to the highlights and make it also like bluish tone like this. You can turn it into, yeah, but yeah, I love anime style, so blue will do the job done. You can go to the effects and play with the vignette. Maybe a white one, dark one, not good for this shot. Just a bright one so you can see these edges here, here, and also here. Amazing. You can add the grain a bit to add more realism. No, there is no realism in this shot, but yeah, this is it. We're done. Easy, nice. And I will show you how to add your special names or so, you know. So this is before, this is after, and I will show you the before and after for all of these guys. This is wait a minute, turn off this connection. This is before and this is after. Before, after, before, after, before, after. Amazing, amazing. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys learned something, but yeah, I did my best, guys, to teach you. Now I will add a new layer. In that layer, I will press G to get the gradient tool, and just a normal gradient, black to white. The white, I will make it 0% of opacity, so you get transparent or transparency. Just click and drag like this and play with the blending mode until you get such like this one, hard light, and turn on or turn down the fill slightly, not too much, slightly like this. And now you can add a new layer and write anything, your or your name, you know, your kawaii name. There's Control T, and increase it like this. Maybe a white color will do the job. And Alt and duplicate, Alt and drag to duplicate it. And now just Control C and Control V. And press here to center it. And enter, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, and center it again. Enter, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, and center it. Now you get this really cool. Wait, let me make it small. Like this, you know. Like you see in movies and stuff like this. You can turn it down because, yeah, it's too much writing. Yep, like this. Amazing. Amazing. Love it. I love it. I love it, guys. Yeah, I will call it a day and Ctrl S to save it again because, yeah, this one with you guys, I made it best than my original one. This is the scene that I did just with myself. It's really clean, like really clean. And this one really awesome, really cool with this. Yeah. Just watch the tutorial, guys. I will put the link. Yeah, you are watching the. I will just put the link for all the, for everything, for the project file if you want it, for the PSD file to get like pretty much the idea. Or yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you all doing great and see you next time. And don't forget to help me and help my channel. Yeah.